Solve problems, make money. Presented by Theo E. David and the Audiobook Shelf. Welcome back to our Audiobook Shelf. We hope you enjoy the book, and please don't forget to hit the like and subscribe buttons to get our latest content. Enjoy. In today's world, the strategy for generating wealth has transformed. It's no longer about working harder, it's about working smarter. To revolutionize your financial situation, the secret to success lies in a problem-solving approach, the very foundation upon which many entrepreneurs thrive. By meeting customer expectations, we open a window of opportunities that only those with the right vision can seize. If you want to be part of this transformative wave, stay with us, and we'll break it down for you in simple, actionable steps. Introduction. Not too long ago, people diligently pursued education and training, hoping to climb the corporate ladder or find new job opportunities. However, today's reality paints a different picture. It's harsh but true. Academic degrees no longer guarantee success in life. Don't get me wrong, I'm not suggesting you stop studying. As Warren Buffett says, if you have to study, your studies should be part of your financial plan to improve your skills and knowledge for a faster takeoff of your financial projects. You might currently be working full-time, feeling that your income barely meets your needs. You might think you deserve more, enough to indulge in some luxuries or plan a family vacation. However, given your current situation, it feels challenging, if not impossible. You're likely on the lookout for better job opportunities to improve your circumstances. Finding a higher-paying job might offer short-term relief, but it won't be sustainable in the long run. As your income increases, so do your expenses, trapping you in a vicious cycle of constantly seeking new employment to stay afloat. To truly break free and achieve financial stability, we need to rethink our approach and embrace new strategies beyond traditional employment. That being said, how do the rich make their fortunes? Does having a silver spoon in your mouth or just plain luck have any bearing? Though some might meet that criterion, most well-known millionaires and billionaires had humble beginnings. Consider Elon Musk, who worked at several different places before forging his own route. The creator of Amazon, Jeff Bezos, started his company by selling books online. Bill Gates began creating the Windows platform, now essential to our everyday existence, in his garage. What do they all have in common? They began to build their wealth when they figured out how to solve people's problems. Elon Musk co-founded PayPal, revolutionizing international transactions by making them straightforward and accessible. Jeff Bezos disrupted the retail industry by offering an unprecedented level of convenience, delivering books to your doorstep with unmatched speed. Bill Gates made personal computing accessible to the masses, simplifying complex tasks with the Windows operating system. These entrepreneurs understood a fundamental principle: wealth comes from providing solutions that improve people's lives. Musk's ventures, from Tesla to SpaceX, address significant issues in transportation and space exploration. Bezos's Amazon continues to innovate in e-commerce and cloud computing. Gates's Microsoft remains a cornerstone in software development, driving productivity and technological advancement. According to Forbes, as of 2024, Elon Musk's net worth stands at approximately $180 billion, Jeff Bezos at $150 billion, and Bill Gates at $120 billion. These figures aren't just the result of luck, they are the rewards of identifying and addressing real-world problems with innovative solutions. If we aspire to build wealth, we must learn from these examples. It's about seeing opportunities where others see obstacles and continuously striving to add value to people's lives. This mindset shift is the crucial step toward financial success and sustainability. The key to generating wealth lies in solving people's problems in the easiest and safest way possible. This crucial element of the equation is something many of us weren't taught in school. Instead, we learned it through the well-known exercise of trial and error. But you don't have to go through all the missteps to start building your wealth. In this book, we will uncover the variables of the equation that will enable you to understand how to proceed and start creating wealth from this moment. You don't need to study a new discipline or have a large capital. None of that. It's about understanding how the system works and, most importantly, having a mindset shift that allows you to see things differently. This journey isn't easy, but as you learn, you'll be able to navigate the ups and downs you encounter. Not everyone will reach the end because it requires patience, resilience, a positive attitude, and above all, the determination to achieve financial freedom. Imagine being able to do all the things you've always dreamed of, traveling the world, buying your dream home, or simply enjoying life without financial stress. Stay with me as we break down the steps to achieving this goal, one by one. Let's begin this transformative journey together. Chapter 1. Why your beliefs about money might be holding you back. What are your true thoughts about money? Is it something you tirelessly work for, earn, or inherit? Is it the root of all evil? Are you desperate to have more? Have you been chasing it endlessly? The reality is that most of what you think about money is heavily influenced by your upbringing and environment. If you grew up in a family with limited financial resources, you're more likely to believe that making money is incredibly difficult. The fact that your school didn't teach you much about financial literacy only adds to the challenge. Consequently, many of you harbor false beliefs about money that hinder your journey to financial freedom. Let's consider this. If you were taught that money is scarce and hard to come by, you might approach life with a scarcity mindset, constantly fearing there's never enough. This mindset can sabotage your efforts, making it seem like financial success is always out of reach. On the other hand, those raised in wealthier environments often learn that money is a tool, a means to create opportunities and solve problems. You must investigate and confront these deeply held convictions if you are to genuinely change your financial destiny. Begin by asking yourself, what financial stories have I been told? Do they support me or hinder me? Recognizing that a large portion of your financial thinking is influenced by outside factors is the first step toward changing your viewpoint. It takes a mental change to overcome these confining ideas. Consider money as a tool for problem solving and value creation rather than as an uncommon commodity. Realize that even if it wasn't covered in your official education, you may still become financially educated. You may rewrite your financial tale by adopting a growth attitude and actively seeking out information. You'll discover that earning money isn't as difficult as it had appeared. It's about taking advantage of chances, comprehending how money moves, and above all, shifting your perspective. If you think that you will always be impoverished because you were born into a low-income family with few options, you should reconsider. The greatest obstacles in life can occasionally be used to halt, consider our options, and determine a better course of action. Many millionaires had little incomes when they first started out, but they had brilliant ideas that improved the lives of others. So what do these self-made millionaires know that you don't? The common belief is that making money requires hard work, long hours, and significant sacrifices, even at the expense of your family and personal time. This notion of working a job to earn money is what we've been taught all our lives. But what's wrong with that, you might ask? Let's consider this. If you're listening to this, it's likely because you want to make a lot of money and you want to do it as quickly as possible. If that's your goal, then it's time to rethink your approach. Hard work alone doesn't guarantee wealth. The key is to work smart. Successful people have realized that wealth is created not by toiling endlessly, but by identifying problems and creating solutions that add value to others' lives. They focus on innovation, efficiency, and leveraging their skills and knowledge to generate income in ways that don't solely rely on their time and effort. Think about Elon Musk, who didn't come from wealth but saw opportunities in renewable energy, online payments, and space travel. Or Jeff Bezos, who revolutionized retail with Amazon by understanding the power of the internet and customer convenience. These individuals didn't just work hard, they worked smart, using their ideas to create massive value. You must first change your perspective if you want to quickly become extremely wealthy. This calls for a shift of perspective on issues and prospects. Shift your perspective from perceiving hurdles as impediments to solving problems. Identify opportunities hidden in every challenge by using your creativity to come up with innovative solutions. You continue to work hard even after this change in viewpoint. Instead, it suggests you are directing your efforts in the appropriate directions. It is not enough to work hard to succeed financially quickly. One must work hard on the proper things. To successfully apply this mentality change, follow these steps. 1. Find out what issues people deal with daily. Whether they are small annoyances or large obstacles, value creation opportunities increase with problem urgency. Entrepreneurs who solve problems and come up with creative solutions are successful. 2. Embrace innovative thinking. Take calculated risks and don't limit yourself to tried and true answers. success stories from the most unusual concepts frequently emerge. 3. Determine your assets. Consider the ways in which you may use them to address issues. You may create solutions that are effective and in line with your interests and talents by making the most of your special talents. 4. Aim to add value to every business endeavor. You can earn more money if you add more value. Your ideas ought to make people's lives better, save time, cut expenses, or increase convenience. 5. Keep up with market developments. New technology and shifting consumer tastes are important. It's essential to be flexible and receptive to criticism, as what works now might not work tomorrow. 6. Create a network of like-minded people. These connections frequently spark creative ideas and offer new avenues. Connecting with prosperous business owners can yield insightful information, possibilities, and mentorship. Escape the never-ending cycle of labor and sacrifice. It's time to pave a new route that will lead directly to the gates of financial freedom and be enlightened by your creativity and inventiveness. Envision a society in which your thoughts serve as the keys to prosperity and your fixes are highly valued. This is a real place that needs your hands to shape it. It's not a dream. The days of working nonstop and never getting anywhere near your goals are long gone. Accept the power of your imagination and see how it can change setbacks into chances and difficulties into victories. Envision yourself as the mastermind behind your own fate, creating an unbounded future. In this realm of possibility, hard work is not the sole currency of achievement. Instead, it is your ability to innovate, to see beyond the status quo, and to seize the untapped potential that lies before you. Your ideas have the power to revolutionize industries, disrupt norms, and rewrite the rules of success. So dare to dream big, dare to think differently, and dare to unleash the full force of your imagination. In doing so, you will unlock doors you never knew existed and pave a path to prosperity that is uniquely yours. It's time to step off the beaten track and embark on a journey where your ideas reign supreme. Are you ready to create your own path to financial freedom? Chapter 2. The Time Trap: Why Traditional Jobs Won't Make You Rich. It's crystal clear that the traditional 9-to-5 grind isn't the magic formula for short-term wealth generation. In fact, it's a time-consuming trap that perpetuates the status quo. Time is such a valuable resource that once it is lost forever. Have you ever pondered the stark reality of a standard job? Your pay is closely correlated with the number of hours you work. Let's do the math. Let's say you work 40 hours a week and earn $20 each hour. To accumulate $1 million, it would take you around 24 years, and that's before accounting for taxes or any other costs that arose throughout those 24 years. Not to mention inflation, which would gradually devalue your hard-earned $1 million. And that's on an hourly wage of $20. The harsh truth is that becoming a millionaire through traditional means often means reaching an advanced age, living frugally, while most of your precious time slips through your fingers like sand. By now, you should have realized that following this path makes it nearly impossible to significantly increase your income quickly enough to retire comfortably. Imagine spending decades in the workforce, saving diligently, and sacrificing luxuries, only to find that the finish line keeps moving further away. Inflation erodes your savings, unexpected expenses crop up, and despite all your efforts, financial freedom remains out of reach. Traditional jobs pay you for your time, and no matter how hard you work, there are only so many hours in a day. This time for money exchange severely limits your earning potential. Living frugally can help stretch your savings, but it won't exponentially increase your wealth. To truly retire comfortably and enjoy the fruits of your labor, you need to find ways to boost your income significantly and quickly. This means stepping away from the conventional approach and embracing strategies that offer higher returns and leverage your time more effectively. There are many ways to generate income without being tied to a strict schedule. For example, investing in ventures that have the potential to generate passive income streams. Imagine building assets that work for you while you sleep, allowing you to break free from the time for money trap and reclaim control over your most valuable asset, your time. By shifting your focus from linear income to passive income, you can accelerate your journey to financial independence. Whether it's through real estate investments, dividend-paying stocks, online businesses, or other income-generating assets, the possibilities are endless. It's about leveraging your resources smartly and strategically to maximize returns and minimize time spent trading your precious hours for a paycheck. So don't resign yourself to a lifetime of trading time for money. Seize the opportunity to redefine wealth on your terms. It's time to rewrite the script and chart a course toward financial freedom that honors the true value of your time. Are you ready to embrace a new paradigm of wealth creation? If you've been trading your time for money and still haven't achieved financial freedom, it's time to reflect on why. Have you ever stopped to consider this? Here lies the stark difference between you and millionaires. They perceive money-making opportunities differently. Pay close attention now. In a capitalist society, the rules of the game are crystal clear. You get paid in direct proportion to the value you provide, and it's the market, your consumers, that perceives your value. So stop chasing after money blindly. Instead, focus on delivering value that resonates with your target audience. Understand their needs, wants, and pain points, and tailor your offerings accordingly. It's about shifting your mindset from a transactional approach to a value-driven one. When you prioritize providing value, financial success naturally follows. Take a page from the playbook of successful entrepreneurs and innovators. They don't chase after money, they chase after solving problems and meeting needs. By aligning your efforts with the demands of the market, you position yourself for long-term success and financial abundance. It's time to recalibrate your approach and start playing the game of wealth creation on your terms. Are you ready to unlock the power of providing value? The economy is driven by you, your friends, your family, your neighbors, and the people in your country. For instance, people often complain that movie stars are overpaid. But for actors to earn millions, there first needs to be a market for the film industry. People must see value in movies and entertainment for them to be willing to spend money on tickets, streaming services, and merchandise. Guess what happens to the best-in-class actors when there's a huge demand for movies? Their market value stems from their capacity to draw in crowds and make money, thus they get paid well. This idea works in a number of different sectors. Consider the tech sector as an example. People may wonder why high salaries are given to inventors and tech entrepreneurs. However, there must be a big market demand for electric cars, space travel, and sustainable energy sources for someone like Elon Musk to accumulate substantial riches. The people who came up with these technologies get paid handsomely when the market acknowledges their value. In a similar vein, if a specific brand of smartphones becomes extremely popular, the top executives and designers of that brand will experience a sharp increase in income due to the high demand for their goods. The market's assessment of a product or service's worth ultimately determines the amount that individuals who develop and provide it are paid. Great earnings are the result of great demand and high value. It's not about working harder to earn the income you desire, it's about providing unique solutions that have a high perceived value. Consider the difference between a fast food worker and a software developer. The fast food worker stands on their feet all day, taking orders and preparing food, yet earns significantly less than the software developer who sits at a desk writing code. Why is that? Because the market perceives the value of what the software developer does to be much higher. The tasks performed by the fast food worker, although essential, can be quickly learned and easily replaced. Many people can do this job with minimal training. As a result, the market does not compensate for this role highly. On the other hand, the software developer has likely spent years studying and honing their skills. They create complex programs that can save businesses significant amounts of money, improve efficiencies, or even create entirely new revenue streams. Their expertise and the impact of their work are much harder to replace, making their market value much higher. Thus, the market rewards the software developer more because their unique skills and the economic impact of their work are highly valued. This disparity in perceived value and replaceability explains why different jobs command different levels of compensation. A key point in generating wealth is ensuring that the product or service you offer has a high perceived value. But how can we increase perceived value? Chapter 3: Why solving problems is the key to becoming rich. What makes your perceived value so high? It hinges on the magnitude of the problem your product or service solves. Take the example of a software developer. If this person creates software that streamlines your billing processes, saving you significant time and money, you'll be willing to pay a premium because the savings and efficiency gained far outweigh the cost of the software. This contrasts with trying to sell a computer, While a computer is necessary for processing, it's the software that truly represents the solution. The computer is just a tool, but the software solves a specific, impactful problem. This is how you generate value, by solving specific, significant problems. The bigger the problem your product or service addresses, the higher the perceived value. When your solution leads to substantial benefits such as cost savings, increased efficiency, or improved outcomes, people see it as indispensable and are willing to invest more in it. By focusing on creating solutions that tackle major issues, you elevate the perceived value of your offerings, positioning yourself as a crucial contributor to your client's success. This not only justifies higher pricing but also builds strong, lasting relationships with your customers who recognize the tangible benefits you provide. It's about refining what already exists, not about being a genius or trying to create the wheel. For instance, at the height of the California gold rush in 1853, a Bavarian immigrant by the name of Levi Strauss established a dry goods company in San Francisco. As he worked, he saw that people who were hardworking needed clothes that could endure anything. The first waist overalls were made in 1873 by him and tailor Jacob Davis, using sturdy denim and copper rivet reinforcement. These days we call them blue jeans. People who make money don't focus on making money. It sounds paradoxical, but what they really focus on is finding solutions. Money is simply a byproduct of solving problems effectively. When you find a solution, you're not just providing a service or product, you're meeting a need. This approach fundamentally changes the game. Your primary goal becomes delivering value and making a positive impact. As a result, financial rewards naturally follow. Once you identify a solution, the next step is to build a business around it. Building a business around your solution involves strategically developing, marketing, and scaling your offering. It means creating systems, leveraging technology, and continuously improving to meet and exceed customer expectations. This focus on solving problems and delivering value positions you for long-term success and sustainable income. So stop chasing money. Instead, hunt for solutions. Identify problems worth solving, create impactful solutions, and build a business that revolves around those solutions. This is the path to true wealth and fulfillment. Before diving into any entrepreneurial venture, your primary task is to hunt for problems waiting to be solved. Ask yourself, what can be improved? What are people talking about? Listen closely to what people are complaining about. That's where you'll uncover the gold mine for starting a business. For example, suppose you discover that a large number of individuals in your neighborhood have trouble locating quick and healthful food options. They frequently complain about how little time they have to prepare wholesome meals at home and how few options there are for healthy food when they're on the road. Seeing this issue, you see a chance to start a meal delivery business that specializes in ready-to-eat healthful meals. By tackling this prevalent issue, you're offering a useful remedy that fulfills a genuine need. Or maybe you see that local small businesses have trouble efficiently managing their social media presence. They bemoan not having the time or knowledge to produce interesting content, reply to comments, and analyze performance indicators. Seeing an opening, you choose to launch a social media management company with a focus on small business needs. By providing these companies with your services, you improve their web visibility, expand their clientele, and eventually increase their revenue. You set yourself up for success as an entrepreneur by actively looking for problems to address and paying attention to the demands and frustrations of your target audience. Never forget that offering solutions that truly improve people's lives and address genuine pain points is the secret to a successful business. Thus, instead of starting a business only for the sake of doing so, have a purpose and be motivated by a sincere desire to add value and solve issues. Chapter 4. Scaling Up. How to turn your solution into a wealth machine. The final step in this wealth equation is discovering a scalable solution to the problem at hand. Your solution must reach a wide audience to truly make an impact. Without scalability, your business will remain confined to the local market, restricting your potential for growth. However, with a scalable model, such as a franchise, your reach extends far beyond local boundaries, allowing for exponential expansion and success. Scalability is all about automating processes so that the system runs smoothly without your constant presence or involvement in every aspect. This allows the business to scale to unimaginable heights. On the flip side, if your business demands your constant presence or micromanagement, it lacks scalability. Imagine a scenario where you've created an online platform that connects buyers and sellers seamlessly, with automated processes handling transactions, customer inquiries, and logistics. The platform can operate 24/7 without your direct involvement. As more users join the platform, its reach expands exponentially, and your business scales effortlessly. If your solution relies on your time to generate income, such as being a personal fitness trainer who charges $100 per session, congratulations, you've essentially created another job disguised as a business. There's only a finite number of sessions you can conduct in a day, limiting your income potential to the hours you can physically work. However, consider the scenario of creating an online fitness program. By recording workout sessions, meal plans, and instructional videos, you can offer them to clients around the clock, regardless of your availability. This scalable solution allows you to reach a broader audience and generate income continuously, even while you sleep. Scalability empowers you to leverage technology, systems, and processes to achieve exponential growth and success. By designing your business for scalability, you unlock its full potential and pave the way for limitless expansion and prosperity. The beauty of this format lies in its ability to grant you the freedom to invest your time in creating additional business ventures, a strategy embraced by the wealthy. Take, for instance, a successful entrepreneur who establishes a chain of boutique coffee shops. Once these coffee shops are up and running smoothly, they can delegate the day-to-day operations to capable managers and staff. This frees up their time to explore new opportunities, such as launching a line of specialty coffee products, investing in real estate, or starting an online subscription service for coffee enthusiasts. At this point, money starts working for you instead of the other way around. Think about a writer who produces a best-selling book as an example. The author's income becomes passive as royalties roll in, freeing them up to concentrate on writing other books or pursuing other creative endeavors. In a similar vein, an innovator who successfully patents a game-changing invention can license the rights to producers and collect royalties without having to make or market the product themselves. Your main focus shifts to finding and taking advantage of more possibilities to address people's everyday struggles. This change in perspective gives you the ability to constantly develop and offer worthwhile solutions, which promotes both financial and personal progress. You may have a long-lasting effect and reap the benefits of successful entrepreneurship by continuing to be aware of the demands of society and being proactive in looking for chances for constructive change. Chapter 5. Crossroads. Deciding to sell your business vs. doubling down. Should I sell my business, or should I double down? Being a prosperous business owner, you have mastered the art of tempering optimism with reality. So which one should win out right now, your optimism or realism? You fear that if you don't step up your game, your rivals will drive you out of business permanently and leave you with nothing to sell. However, if you decide to double down, a large reward appears in the distance. However, you might be leaving money on the table if you sell right now. You have to make a choice that will affect how the rest of your life turns out. These crucial life decisions are frequently made in a transient state of mind and as a reflexive response. Make thoughtful consideration before choosing, but keep in mind that there is no good or evil in the truth. It is a pathless place. What then should you do? You and the status of your business will determine the answer. To find the solution, you have to look both outside to your business and within to yourself. If you find yourself in a fiercely competitive industry, reinvesting profits back into your business is essential to stay ahead. Instead of withdrawing funds for personal use, you need to channel money back into the business, likely the opposite of your current desires. Perhaps you're at a stage where diversifying your wealth feels safer than having it tied up in one place. Relying heavily on your business and an illiquid asset can be risky. If a rival knocks you out of the market, you could lose a significant portion of your net worth. This leads you to a pivotal decision: should you reinvest heavily or sell? If you don't double down, competitors might overtake you, ending your run. But what if you've dreamed up a backup plan, like starting a cozy bookstore? Should you sell now and exit gracefully, or double down and risk ending up stacking shelves? A challenge arises for many business owners as their organizations grow to new heights. You must consider various aspects to make an informed choice. Is there growth, decrease, or stability in your sales? Is there growth? decline, or stability in your profit margins? How much more, less, or the same as your net earnings? Can buyers still find your value proposition appealing? Do you have less or more competition now? Your choice will be determined by the responses to these queries. Additionally, assess your ability to compete. Do you have the necessary skills? If not, are you motivated enough to acquire them? This is crucial, particularly in highly innovative industries like software development or biotechnology, where the competition is fierce and new technologies and methods constantly emerge. In such fields, the speed of innovation can be overwhelming. If you lack the skills and struggle to keep up with competitors, it might indicate that reinvesting in your business isn't the best strategy. Instead, consider alternative approaches such as partnering with experts, pivoting to a different market, or selling your business while it still holds value. By carefully evaluating these factors and your competitive position, you can make a strategic decision that aligns with your goals and capabilities. If you find yourself lacking the necessary skills, you must evaluate your willingness and ability to bridge this gap quickly. Are you ready to invest the time and resources needed to learn and adapt? However, even with the best intentions, there is a harsh reality. In some industries, the learning curve is steep and the window of opportunity is narrow. If your competitors are already miles ahead, acquiring the skills fast enough to level the playing field might be nearly impossible. This is a common challenge in fields that thrive on rapid innovation. When competitors are constantly pushing the boundaries and setting new standards, catching up becomes a daunting task. In such scenarios, if you are struggling to keep up with the pace of change, it might be a sign that doubling down isn't the best strategy. Instead, it may be time to consider other options such as partnering with experts, pivoting to a different niche, or even selling your business while it still holds value. Assessing your skills in the competitive landscape with a clear, objective eye is crucial. The ability to recognize when the battle might be unwinnable can save you from potential losses and guide you toward more strategic decisions. At this point, you have two choices. 1. Double down. Carve out a niche for yourself in the industry. Or raise money to enable yourself to compete. Or 2. Exit the race. Sell your business. Chapter 6. The real value of money. It's not what you think. Money merely reflects the value of a product or service. If people believe your product or service is exceptional and hard to find, they will pay more for it. Conversely, if there are many similar options available, the perceived value decreases. And you'll be paid less, or the market will set a lower price. Money in itself holds no intrinsic value, it's just paper or a piece of metal. The true value is given by the people you serve and the problems you solve for them. They reward you with money. As we mentioned at the beginning, money is a consequence of what you offer to the market. Our focus has never been on how to make money, but on how to serve others and, through that service, be rewarded with money. Money is simply a measure of the trust and appreciation people have for what you provide. When you create something valuable, something that improves lives or meets a need in a unique way, people recognize that value and are willing to exchange their money for it. This exchange is a testament to the impact you're making. Real business success is essentially about grasping this idea. The goal should be to create value rather than pursue financial gain. The money will follow if your priorities are on actually helping people, getting to know their problems, and providing solutions that have an impact. This kind of thinking puts purpose before profit. When you put quality and customer service first, you develop a devoted following of people who appreciate what you have to offer. They take on the role of your ambassadors, promoting you and building your brand. This creates a loop of value and reward by drawing in new customers. Recall that the market is a reflection of how people perceive things. Generally, people cherish what they feel makes their life better. By continuously providing high-quality goods or services, you may capitalize on this and gain not only money but also respect and trust. Knowing this, you should concentrate all of your attention, time, and resources on starting a business as soon as feasible. You are fooling yourself if you think you don't have the time or resources to get started. It is up to you right now to decide to create a backup plan that will eventually take the place of your existing plan A. All you have to do is figure out what need people have, then build your business around that need. It might sound unusual, but all it takes to launch a business is one inspiring idea. you'll notice that resources and chances start to materialize as you devote yourself to your concept. This is the outcome of your determined work and concentrated effort, not just luck. As you incorporate networking, learning, and adaptation into your daily routine, you'll draw the necessary resources and assistance. While starting a business might be difficult, the process can also be quite rewarding. It calls for bravery, tenacity, and a readiness to push yourself beyond your comfort zone. But the freedom and satisfaction you get from making something original make it all worthwhile. Thus, get going now. Don't wait for everything to come together or for the ideal time. Today, make that initial move. Make your concept your inspiration and follow your passion. You'll discover that as you proceed, the tools you require will materialize, and your backup plan will transform into your new main strategy. This will take you to a future in which you'll be in charge, doing the things you love and living according to your own terms. Instead of chasing money, focus on facing issues and their solutions. This formula yields the total amount of money. Let addressing problems be your meaningful life's work if you want to be free from financial worries forever. That is the calculation for your riches. This mental change turns your journey from one of meaningless acquisition into one of importance and purpose. Your wealth is determined by the good deeds you perform in the world, not only by the amount of money in your bank account. Thus, rise to the occasion and welcome the challenge of resolving significant issues, because that is where the real road to fulfillment and financial freedom lies. Chapter 7. The Power of Failure: How to Turn Setbacks into Opportunities. In order to wrap up this book, it's important to go over a key point I made at the outset. Failure is the most important aspect. Yet there are many reasons why most people fail. As they say, the road to success is paved with failures. This may sound harsh. In case of failure, fail quickly and try again. To stick with this process, you need a resilient attitude, which you can only develop by choosing to do so. Many will never take that action and will keep waiting for the ideal time that will never come. The idea is to get started right away with whatever you have, and as you go, adjust your strategy in light of the failures you have learned. There's no other way to accomplish it. This is the only way. People often hesitate to embark on a new venture because they fear failure and the potential loss of resources. However, if you look at it from an optimistic perspective, what you're really doing is investing in your learning and gaining invaluable real-world business experience. This is something that many fail to appreciate or realize. If you think about it deeply, you never truly lose, you always gain something. Every setback is a lesson learned, every challenge a chance to grow stronger and wiser. So instead of fearing failure, embrace it as a necessary step on the path to success. With each experience, you become more resilient, more adaptable, and more capable of overcoming obstacles. In the end, it's not about avoiding failure altogether, it's about learning from it and using it to propel yourself forward. So don't fear failure, instead, embrace it as an opportunity for growth and improvement. Keep moving forward, keep learning, and keep refining your approach. Success is not about avoiding failure, it's about persevering in the face of it. So fail fast, fail often, and never stop striving for your goals. That's the path to true success and fulfillment. At the end of this entire process lies the ultimate reward, not just money but financial peace of mind and the freedom to devote your time to the things you love. In any business endeavor, the key is not to chase money but to seek solutions. Shift your focus from chasing dollars to pursuing solutions to real-world problems. When you prioritize problem-solving over profit, you align your efforts with the true essence of entrepreneurship. It's about making a meaningful impact, about creating value that transcends monetary gain. By dedicating yourself to solving problems, you not only contribute to the betterment of society but also lay the foundation for sustainable success. Furthermore, when your motivation stems from a genuine desire to solve problems and make a difference, you'll find that the money naturally follows. Customers are drawn to businesses that offer solutions to their pain points, and they're willing to pay for the value you provide. So instead of fixating on the bottom line, focus on delivering value and solving problems that matter. Whether it's improving efficiency, enhancing convenience, or addressing unmet needs, strive to be a problem solver in your industry. That's where true success lies, not in the pursuit of money, but in the pursuit of solutions that make a positive impact on the world. Conclusion. The pathway to wealth generation revolves around discovering an innovative idea that enhances people's quality of life. This is the foundation upon which profitable businesses are built, and individuals achieve financial success when these businesses begin to operate virtually autonomously through automation. However, to reach this stage, it's essential to dedicate time to studying and acquiring new skills that will aid in implementing the chosen business idea. Along this journey, inevitable challenges may arise, potentially causing discouragement. Yet it is those with unwavering determination and resilience who typically persevere. As we've mentioned, substantial resources or the perfect timing aren't prerequisites. All you need is a compelling idea that serves people's needs. We won't claim that this journey is easy, but it's also not insurmountable. The crucial step is to commit to starting now and improving along the way. You might feel hindered by family responsibilities or existing debts, but instead of viewing them as obstacles, consider them the fuel you need to propel yourself forward. As we've pondered, traditional employment is not the recipe for success. Accepting obstacles, learning new things constantly, and adjusting are key components of corporate success. It's about utilizing every experience as a chance to improve and transforming failures into learning opportunities. So take the risk of starting, keep going in the face of setbacks, and let your drive and vision lead the way to success. Recall that while success is not always easy to achieve, it is definitely possible with commitment and tenacity. Thanks for listening, and please don't forget to hit the like and subscribe buttons, and also click the small bell icon to receive a notification every time a new free audiobook has arrived. Thanks again.